Ghana for You TV.
Ghana for You TV.
Ghana for You TV.
Yan kanta egumi so asew empanyimfo so ne wafuru duapa ne pia no na ne opa bibia kokotoko ne na bro o konfo e ho na meskani Twitter ye na me kye wo mo na hira wo ayo kase pia
asama aye former vice president Dr. Bawumia ekokan efa eye cedi ene dollar hu say ono mamu a obuye one NPP manyoko mamu obuye ne ne mamu dototo kwan mu no ena ma eye sabri dollar no aba former sabri cedi $80 eso eno enam so amaje bi sabri de wahiti park na bi na chene yese Bawumia osi niema mo NPP for mo yeye afis brabantin na fa sa niema na mo yesa esa na mo twato ho e ma NDC for be follow ye nam so e ma sa cedi no ana dollar na ba for no e so the evidence ba magana for ye ti ase no kwanya me anim wodi na tem ye mpase sebe nyasa sembi ne wa wo se Bawumia kodi na sempi so e ka sansan ne nyina afis so sa de ba so bode e de ama John Dramani Mahama asa di NPP for ni bi atem afis so afenya maken adubu ahemu nyina age one day or one time mo born in Ghana ha ene kro no born in Ghana ha nyina no e ka me akwa se MPB e ya de Ghana na se nya ka ho nsem he be 2 weeks na asem no sebi F00lish case o se Mahama e de na nice form na sane mo nyina no otu ho ayede ana mo na Bawumia de wodi na tem ye pa asem mo bet na kwanya kase so for 8 good years no mo anya hwe a mo man Ghana kro no na mo bo man Ghana e hwe National Cathedral manye ajada wawa ni nyina mu sebi nyina no ayen kwasiasem e wo Ghana ha sei enti wo pagina asempie so kase wo mo na mo twa asane to koma Mahama e be follow ye e ma bibia course ye masabi dollar eso atia ye hunya sasem bia Bawumia de kan ye ewu jebi akana aju ye pa because it's a captain smart ni ho any ho no ma wo je chere e de ma jebi no so nsem no wo kan said ye say na face no e fatan sempi e no aka e de fa sansem nyina ho adupo ahen afanya ma ken mo age one day e wo wansa ni Bawumia so de wodi na temi pa me person major point no yenti jebi nsem ni bi emra
when you were in the Home of Affairs and now you're the head of the economic management team, how much was the cedi to the dollar rate? Granted, I know, sir, in politics, sometimes you need to create an artificial atmosphere before people to mention your name, and so that you will look so relevant. Because for some time now, I was saying Dr. Bawumia I was system name. True or false? For me, I was saying Dr. Bawumia So in order to reactivate his name, let me create some controversy surrounding some situation. Let me find him so that people can be mentioning my name. And that is what Dr. Bawumia has done. And this is a pure political gimmick. With all due respect to you, this does not make any atom of sense. Oh, come on. I mean, it doesn't make any atom of sense. Sabe, nanano mwenima. Nyansa kiti krenim. His Excellency, the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, if you want to be relevant, do not let Ghanaians know and appreciate the fact to say you want to find your way. You want to find your way to be relevant when you are not accepted or relevant in the system. Before you left office, and when you were in office, before you left office, how much was the cedi to the dollar rate? And 4 months after you have left office, how much is the cedi to the dollar rate as at now? Why are you trying to create an artificial impression and making it look like as a foundation now late 200 home fast one year? Now, o foundation bay and I will let 200 more. I must see a cedi no appreciating to the dollar. Tell me, is it a Russia-Ukraine war? Aye. Is it a dollar? Is it the Russia-Ukraine war? Or the COVID-19? And now Burkina Faso kuno mo ye no. And now sir Friend is saying, National Cathedral na yes na ma dollar no call for man na say no ne hihye ya we ya and na ma dollar to cedi no and I still not appreciate it to the dollar na. I mean tell me, I just want to have a better understanding of your thesis. His Excellency, the former Vice President. This is not how to gain respect in the eyes of the people and among your own party members. Say Ghana for person will respect you. And yes, I am my way. And the other form workers are respected His Excellency the Vice President, Dr.Bawumia, because he laid a certain foundation and this and that. Because one workers on me will say, a banana woman, yeah, you was in chain, and a banana nema. You were just a ceremonial vice president, and there was an administrative vice president. You were just a ceremonial president. Yeah, you. It's at this point in time, no. Young man in also are a vice president. Ceremonial, yeah, come baby only and then represent so a vice president. But in reality, administratively, you were not in charge.
Kukrudu. Fellow Kukrudites.
Nankayama Betuaba, Nankai whole vice president. Now the motorcade has served for so many months. Near your motorcade, the craft in him.
Fellow Kukrudites.
This is our PR. Near Fro, he said, hey, which of the police officers are available? The dispatch riders, which of them is available? Okay, please come. The vice president wants to go to somewhere. Please be fast, just fast. Is that what you do to vice president of the Republic of Ghana?
Fellow Kukrudites.
Yay.
Fellow Kukrudites.
So you should admit to the fact that you are just a ceremonial vice president, not an administrative vice president.
We were elected to fix the problems, and I'm glad
you have admitted. Say, yeah, ye levy. Yeah, ye levy. Yeah, where yes, some rabbi. Now, when you are aware, you have to fool a book class and 3 days to election. You were not aware. So, who were you and what were you and in what capacity were you serving as a government official? In what capacity were you serving? Mr. Vice President, former Vice President, in what capacity were you serving? Because, say, Baba to fool a book proud to elections, lay a more mania. Now, we are wine, not the other now we are. You are not now we are by
Only me, yeah, dear, you're careful. I'm too more than
Say, sir, ye levy. Now, also won't support it. And now we are the head of the economic management team as at that time. That's now so you to me. And then now we are here, and then the 1 year tia massa either be to be implemented here. Also, would you too much? Who would do what's can it be?
Only me, yeah, dear, you're careful. I'm too more than don't look at this hand. Don't look at this face.
Nobody, no Ghanaian hates you for any reason. And I know section of Ghanaians love you so much. But a simple question is that in what capacity were you serving in office? So now you're ceremonial vice president and also you're administrative vice president. And now you were just, excuse my language, a goro boy.
I'm going to take short and take madness.
Sure. But you're doing wrong. 7 years, 5 years. Knows much more better about issues happening in Ghana and the Obia 7 predecessor, whether 70 years, 80 years, 90 years. It is a one Ghana need Kasema can constructively. Na Ghana need appreciate say you no crap throw no that we can just intro and the fallacious comments. And now say just for political interest. You have served well. What me I serve well my Ghana for who say baby now kika kono. Na ye ho hwe ye pamoa ne se pamomo. And Ghana for pamomo. And Ghana for pamomo wie so your position as in the even opposition in parliament are becoming very irresponsible. And the party itself is becoming irresponsible because thank you talk rather than in talk. It is a ne obedience say be gwa kwam na sanimonyam ba His Excellency the former Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, with all due respect to you, you do not come anywhere close to Munyamino. Yes, he had so how much did you live in office? She said, foundation bay, and I'll let the 200 and then we are riding on that very particular foundation. Tell me, was it a digitalization? Was it a good for oil? And and a good for oil, that's all be. Let us be serious as a country and let us not create any level of unnecessary attention for ourselves, all in the name of the fact to say, you per se gaining political power, you per se gaining political interest, you per se gaining political wealth. So what? Let us gain that, that kind of attention. When you get that attention that is not relevant, it doesn't amount to anything. In any case, Moon MPP, as at the time I'm in office, I believe he left the best to a Ghana for Kong. And that's what I'm catching Ghana for. You told the very good people of Ghana, sir, this year thing, you had the best constructed a choir who were Ghana. Please. His Excellency the former Vice President, the DPP government, tell me and show me one single kilometer of road when you require the construction of Ghana. Just 1 kilometer.
If you gave me 1,000 interchanges and the Ghana,
just 1 kilometer.
The Ghana.
Just 1 kilometer of road. Yadi E-Levy Sicano and the construction here, our Ghana.
If you gave me 1,000
you made series of empty and useless promises. And today you want us to hail you. Some of us are expecting that Kamaya were responsible enough in opposition so that you can keep the government on its toes. But over the 126 press conferences, yes, I'm here. All the 126 press conferences, yes, tell me, I must say on the 27th, when Parliament will resume, say, I a friend say, CJ, that's the Chief Justice Amar, Monko Parliament. Now, what besides any member of Parliament? Our young people is also uncle. We will rise against you because we did not vote for your political party, or we don't vote for you to kind of represent your political party, but we voted for you to represent your various constituents. Now, we will take pocket. I will come here. So, I say, at the end of the day, you damn people don't know. You damn people don't know. And I had the one the other point. Me down crab trouble MPP. And I had the jam me down crab trouble MPP there. Now listen and listen carefully. So on the 27th, let's must say, when I'm a political party, we are well responsible. I'm going to Ghana for one. Mumaya, that's a parliament. I'm back to parliament. Speaker after Parliament is a parliamentary assembly. That's a quarter of a woman cobia. Get to come over here. What about so now new political party rather than serving the good interest of the people, go and ask MPs if they can have that access to Parliament now. Samaka, and you're the independence of who just me boy. But then Nini anumwe den so but ono huja so. MPs no motive fe no yo person na komo lusu. Ayi mi amira. Me papa and the apia kubi. Ye ne person na komo lusu elections. Wani. Keti Hamon ye ne person na komo lusu elections. Any mo lusu elections na ye mo person na komo lusu elections. But the will of the people prevailed. It is also power your bema. Na ko parliament. The one called Parliament, we will make sure we will incite your constituents against you. I am telling you this. Not two ways about it. Because when I'm saying you're a responsible political party, no problem. There is no issue to that. But in the end, but they are hearing the will of the people. I am going to Santana, to Obama. They said the member to Obama Africa. Because look, it doesn't matter who voted for who and who voted for who and which person. No, it doesn't count anymore. Eti me meto ba wo nhyae so. Me MP ene sika. It is a seka. So what say? The political party over the constituents. Any year you got to something to about the mauna. What do you say? They do one more. Me go Parliament. Yeah, baby.
Also, you say Papa She 1 and 2. What me baby currency here?
Say do one more on the 27th. One go Parliament. He let Ghana high, baby.
Ah, what is that? Omusia who the enimdia.
We will, and of course, I will lead that crusade. We will incite people, your constituents, against you. I'm a who, one case who may hear our constituency. Because the good people of Israel, so, and the stomach, before, before, now, Kennedy Kakam, na member of Parliament.
Oh, I don't know.
Before Kennedy Kakam, na Honorable Richard Kojanani. Now, so if you've had these people, more see the affairs of the economy, and answer the constituents. Now, at the end of the day, now say you 2 years too long. Now for fraba, now for frako, now for fraba. Now but now so now. Who also we are very much when to all serve your party interest over who? Try now. Oh, that's right. Just give it a try. And what we say, Bua. From now to the 2028, but I say, I will lead that crusade and we will incite people against you in your own constituency. But I was my uncle. More interested in say, Chief Justice, Peter Yomami, you are a legislature. What's Shamra? CJ is part of the judiciary. Mohan said, Dear Musru. Musru day. You see? Because more prayers and Katamoto. Big Brother was watching you elsewhere. There was a certain Big Brother who was watching you elsewhere. You did not in any way avail yourselves for accountability to the good people of Ghana. Mama who cries Ghana for, who may accountable to Ghana for. Because he left this canoe, Moody, no financial shame, not even a single kilometer of road. Better tax I'm with you, then I'm there. Better tax then I'm there.
Therefore, me the Ceremonial Bible.
Emission tax then I'm there. Any all those levels of a 2 and tell me.
Therefore, me the Ceremonial Bible.
It is a good that's a more cassa. Be responsible enough. Let's see the objectiveness of your arguments anytime you speak to the media. Let's see that level of objectiveness. Because even though when this is no more opposition. Now, but there were most of the things they were behaving very responsibly, as if say, "I'm not more to me." Then the movement opposition. Sabi the fee in the dollar that was a press conference. Yes, I bet the
therefore, me the Ceremonial Bible.
Now, His Excellency the Vice President, a ceremonial and a respected a citizen of our Republic of Ghana. You invite yourself to speech. Never can some the factory Ghana for. You are talking about the fact that they shouldn't give credit to the NDC people because the dollar and the city has appreciated against the dollar. But we should give credit to you because you made it happen. What did you do? Tell me. Dr. Bawumia, tell me, what did you do? Before you left office, how much was the dollar to the CD rate? Tell me. Catch up and say, $9 the CD rate. Now you're saying, when you people were printing money, when you people were bringing dollars into the system, now when they have a campaign, $1% not cost what I said about for. Yay! Tell me more printed dollars, more quantity dollars if you US, any other neighboring countries, any bar, every campaign, $1% not cost what I said about for. The gold for oil, the Japan, and what have you. na ka mo tonton Ghana Japade straight Japade na sefo na sefo ni na na ya mu kasa Ghana for some ya dwimo ha na
Wait. Ojai.
Let me give you a quick reminder. Before John Dramani Mahama left office, I'll hand you over the man. Nana do that Kufuado. Na dollar, 4.2 Ghana cedis, 4 cedis 20 pesos against the cedi. Or the cedi was 4.2 Ghana cedis against the dollar. Mami can say 4 cedis 20 pesos against the US dollar. It's not good to 4 Ghana cedis 20 pesos. Ultimately, this is $1. And tell my 8 years period in that Mubabedi, 8 years period in Mubabedi. Now, Ukuta say not to be $1. Now you're almost 17 Ghana cedis. It's not good at $100. You are close to about 1,700 Ghana cedis. Maybe what? Listen, the same abundance back, the same personality, the personal. You can't say, hey, when they were born. Hey, where are you incompetent? Where are you say? You can't never be brave. And the good and the mercy. As so part of Ghana had to say. The same person has come to hold the helm of affairs, and now he's reducing the dollar to the cedi rate. And you are there. Wait, my man can say, "Sabi, dear chatopa." Wait, my man can say, "Sabi, dear chatopa."
Papa.
Let us not behave like ostriches. Not because of political will and interest in tea. And I teach you that person your flag bearer in tea. You just want to make yourself relevant. You know, for the last 3-4 months, your name, Dr.Bawumia, as a Udin Shada, what should I hit Bisa? Oh, just a person you be another hit. You want to be a talk of town? No problem. Ghanaians will give you a topic to discuss. Ghana for a topic to discuss because as at now, every single businessman in Ghana is happy because now they are able to trade very well. What does he say? I've seen the dollar no, quite a dim, I'm a Siciano, and Munyam ebam. How do you want to man now bupa? Now so tea. As if says I'm impressed, sir. I don't know. That's your mammy.
Therefore, me the Ceremonial Bible.
May I just want to give you a clear picture of His Excellency Dr. Bawumia, and I'll give you the best practices in every single country in the world. Look, Ghana, we are not different from any other country, but at dear Ghana, you're lacking a separate leadership. And okay, Dr. Bawumia, tell me, maybe I told me Bisao, Sisia, CMO to me said that flag bearer or MPP more. Then I the campaign.
Papa.
But you don't have the campaign because your previous campaign messages. What's a dollar no? A friend say betting tax will be here for you. Mahama here for you. A friend say you left you be here for you. Mahama here for you. Betting tax will say the COVID-19 levy will be here for you. Mahama said in the next State of the Nation's address, and I said next budget, obey ye free home. It's almost all the man who can in now. Mahama ye free to bad Abeka. Is that about bed? Obekade, catch it, Obekade.
Also, and Katameso.
If you didn't have a dear chat to pa, and I did not hold on the air cast and no, sir, I can't do or yet you may pa, or the other papi, pardon, losing the other. Say, when. Because I didn't say me, you wouldn't have been it. It's the journey the same, and it is so disgusting when you hear comments like this. A learned person like His Excellency the Vice President and people which are in share, they call themselves doctors, professors, and what have you. Some yeah, Uncle Squad board dimpo. So what's winning bar? You share. Hey, if you want a meeting, you go and waste taxpayers' money to the normal organizing meeting, or the name some of the same way they are Ghana for at the end of the day. Come on. Ghana deserves better. For the first time in the history of our republic, yet to be at a lorry first because dollar to see the above. Fuel ababa from. And your man bought alcohol from all in the name said, Cecilia, you see the no, your currency. You see the no, every day, any dollar no, equity penco. Not one more, what time me and sit down. Can you tell me? Probably you can remind me. We are now saying COVID-19 at Daruma. COVID-19 is carrying people for D. If you want to know, and if you care to know, go and read the Auditor's General Report on COVID-19. But we discovered basa, and no single person was able to arrest anybody. And that is why it will tell me I did John Mahama Hoyao. It's also John Ramani Mahama. Oh, chair, what they may be home. And then tell me, Mr. Kise, on a special prosecutor. Why is Kano for Riata? And then they say, and then they tell me, tell me that Kano for Riata, they say, yes, Oba Ghana. Please, let us be serious as a country, because elsewhere, there are a lot of best practices that is ongoing. Udi Rofa, over them. You ever walk without Biniho, you ever Mantamo. Wait. And you see, as usual, we are chasing the wrong people, especially the Ghana Police Service. They are chasing the wrong people. When you know the real criminals are hiding somewhere, now you are chasing the wrong people. Now what you show me, I said your book we are banching the body and nothing for. I am not saying that you should not arrest them, but arrest the real criminals. Why is our $58 million? I had the focus is our romantic hole. That romantic goal like that horrible $58 million. So that romantic goal for so many and a Ghana for and your free romantic goal. So that is the so-called National Cathedral. National Cathedral, well, look elsewhere. Ghana, I have told you that Ghana is the center of the world. Kitapo is the center of Ghana. Monkovia baby, the center of Ghana. The way you say, Yasabusufi. Udu one more way abe free. Over free. Now we go to UK. The way UK for the Greenwich Meridian line. They always say since the one more they hold by the tourist site. I go for chase ka go head. Na ye dey yen sabu sumfie. Na ye see atiano mu say. Na ye say ya boje boso. Koto, honorable one. Nonsense. Na mo ye dey o krom ha do mo sa. Mo fa me aka mo asem. Say mo ye hwan mo ye Ghana for che obi ana. Mo ye Ghana for eche obi. Now me say on the 27th. When the Muslim people for Muslim work, if you have the boss, no man go parliament. You have to come here. We will remind Ghanaians and we will pitch Ghanaians against you. Every constituency will belong to me. We will incite your constituents against you. In the just ended election, 2024 elections, you incited some of your constituents against you and they voted against you. No, because if you don't want to be responsible enough, it will help you not to be responsible. If you want to be responsible enough, you're not responsible. Because the young people led government in the last administration, they were not responsible to Ghanaians. As if said, they were living on a different planet. As a normal tape, and I said, the more you know, Ghana for so Monteche, Ghana for Jerry for Monteche, Okoka, Nanado said, Boy, Shazi, Nanado, Boy, Shazi. Hey, near that's what you come out. This was animal way so. People are working freely because of conforming money and what you come out and say. It's not your money, Mahaba. Men chain my affair echo cafe back home. No, I just want to think of what I be. I don't know, Anna. Ghana for a big job. And this is what listen to people like this. Just listen to people like this. And I dare you me tie. Nami canami swabia some make us as a way. And the fact is and people force you say, we are this near and I saw all journey the political party. So they are the only political party. Any personalities within the party Jesus Christ. As upon all the answer no, I'm more way I said Babu Bugara for no any. According to any. ene bo se come on IMF for you hu bo se ade ye
Bini, ow!
me ba cho agenda 111 sa 3 billion US dollars ye kwaje wo IMF I said ba be adwuma be ne ye
Bini, ow! Ow!
Ada na agenda 111 aka nwurem agenda 111 Musi 88 hospital granted as a very good cause. How many of them were you able to complete?
Ojai!
Me say ma throw a challenge to every single Ghana ni bi ate ha no bia. Sir, you rather as at the time na ye kwakwaji mamanu. Ena okoboy, Bernard Okoboy. Ebe take you over. That agenda 111. Baby amuko jira amuko commission ya na mo say agenda 111 dem nyina wom na ye set no. Baby amuko jira commission ya no. Ene nyama na wom no. Ya sanko ho no mo enne ne komese sa nyama na mu jina so de commission ya sa nyama na da so mu ana. It was just for the for the cameras. Yeah, never know that Ghana for because Ghana for ya dream war ha. MPP and you don't because so atu abawo. Na opeso ye relevant na be twan tro de akere Ghana ni. Opeso ye relevant na be twan tro akere Ghana ni say o de ye relevant ma che say e bi see that o na ye the economic whiskey, the economic messiah and what have you. No. Seven brothers are and run na ye jimi and ye jimi biem. Say nra. And na mo so ya dwumu ha. And yes so ye ko school ni bi. Because you share Emmanuel say, I am not saying, and by any means saying, say, Basa Yesu or Ghana ha. But we are witnessing people, any other countries, any name maybe or more year, or more about who was what. Or more job of who the free and paying for your motor something like what about the mouth. We can equally do the same thing, but Ghanaians, we are measured in everything that we do. It is just because we are slow to anger. But again, I'm sorry. Let me tell you. Again, I'm sorry. That's what I say. Oba officer. Hey, oh yeah, wine. Oh, Jania Kohe. And I'm not one year there. Now, who year and when you're bum. Now, Dr. Bawumia could never be a say. Dollar to CD, and I say CD to dollar. Not me a friend when you name NDC for now. NDC for no. Omunye who? That yeah, Dr. Bawumia, any Lay Foundation. Yes, only Foundation the question say. Yeah, only Foundation the question say. Only Foundation that the question say. But maybe it's a simple question. A very simple question. Is it that you want to be relevant and come back to power and lead the NPP party, or you are just saying this for intellectual dishonesty? Because you are a doctor in economics. People look up to you. Universities look up to you. Universities also learn from you. It is a so be kasa say mo be twan tro de kire Ghana for say o na yes ade mana e hihye na odi gu akwabu no for be kire Ghana for ma Ghana for yin hu say yes an hihye we A B C D E and am di gu akwamu and no need the lay down procedures are Ghana for a friend say Dr.Bawumia Mahama beto ya or the year adwuma ene and no ti and am asa hihye we antimi possible. Where are those documents? Okay. Where are those facts?
A B C D F A M 31 32. You
don't just talk because you want to talk or you want to be relevant in the system. No, Ghanaians do not want that. Anymore. Because one time ago, ni yesi Dr.Bawumia Mahama no are born ye penasem ye pamuno ye boa. Ghana for me boa. Ye pamu Dr.Bawumia Mahama. 2016 ye pamuno. Wa se demu suisa. Oh, sweet. Fast forward. Near him say about being a beman munyam for. Oh no, no nonsense man. Obi a wabo Ghana kro no adi Ghana will be an sani pakro president no. Eba be chase sani pakro na to matter turn na to me aye adwuma o Ghana. E ko bi say. Amane the same man we are talking about, I am so attractive. No, why you kono no me lele. na na ya to abama na ojina jiro na no sabe pre dey chat pa na mo ke cancel hunu
Wait.
if you are not careful position met na wache if the people you are not careful enough mo better position ache because se bo ahwe here even 2028 se sam nyama we ya na mo ba be no this time around say 27 mo go parliament yet here you be here you will see your people will not vote for you to vote no o me say parliament is 88 and 87
Wani.
mo numbers na so bete na fe na mo ya ko mo nko microbiome na mo ko nanum na fe de ne ya fra mo te se ne ma tatare e extra small it mo be extra small e wo parliament na fe mo heha musa. This is not the reason why we voted for you to becoming the member of parliament. No. We voted for you to be able to conduct and be responsible well enough to make sure, say, Ghana and every constituent will be represented near baby papa, because politics is about good interest. Politics is about good interest. Yeah, that's sorry. And you say yeah, that's room. Yeah, that's sorry. You see your far acquire your papa so. Yeah, that's sorry. You see your ma any school papa ko. Yeah, that's sorry. You see making sure say yeah value for money. Yeah, juma yeah. Be beer for your who be and say it to me yeah, because that is the reason why you got to something etuaba. Dr.Bawumia, na go for that so the omuka na so the omuka. Were you able to pay them? Were you able to pay all the NAPCO trainees? Why are the NAPCO trainees silent? Hypocrites. I don't know what come on what to. Hypocrites. I don't know what come on what to. Yet we try to here. Because during the NDC first NDC time, there were unemployed graduate association. But why? And then where are you guys? Yet together, how do we say? Ni associate some Jimmy Sosa. Just because there's a freedom of speech, there's a freedom of movement, freedom of association, freedom of whatever. It's yet we join in, but be a person could be an Indian person, be a person because he was half a wood, you know. But just at the back of the mind, they said, yeah, inciting people against this government and I buy way your penalty. Yeah, be my banner unpopular. Near to no, never for from Fabra, for from the Bania Edin. Near to only as a seven predators, a room of empire, Major was Rabata and Stagon and Nimka. Like a cancer of this. That is not what Ghanaians want. Ghanaians want better roads. Ghanaians want better, what do you call it? Schools. They pay value for money.
Release on to you.
It is here, they pay. Now say, yeah, boy, room of empire.
Release on to you. Oh, Jesus, gorgeous.
They are the side. Na afida kwa ye dey asako ko jida so dem ye shira o asafu ye ho wa o ye kro na sa na afida kwa ye na asaso ababiem ye na seven produce anya atwem ahye ma just because of political interest.
Oh, praise God. Hallelujah. I don't know no. Mama nyumba kumfa na nyamias na boso nyen. Ya to make abonsam.
It's also like the former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo promised you of SkyTrain ewe. I promise you SkyTrain away. And I must see open at them as see all 1 night. I had that quarter hospital. Professor Miyakufi. Professor Miyakufi couldn't go to court because he was admitted at the hospital. Why? Why? Because he saw Yare. Now $2 million SkyTrain now. You say there were courts. I will not talk about it. So where is that SkyTrain?
You have to do what Papa.
So what my man do? I could sign contract to be here. COVID-19 vaccines and then as for ni na no o we make Ghana asema na make Ghana for also all signs are contract no na adwen adwuma meboa you no na make ai also wa nwen wu ye jina na adwen adwuma meanwhile there were hospitals and there are still hospitals that are sitting in the bush.
You have to do what Papa.
Yes baba ya kwan How many kilometers of roads you construct here? Now to me, you could be Ghana for say or constructed 10,855 kilometers of roads.
But
where are the roads? Oh, I mean, share best practices in the world where we can follow suit. Just present yourself, because of course Switzerland here there is a high level of participation. That is what people see as development communication. It is part of the process. Do the interest of the people and do the bidding of the people. Let the people follow you and let the people feel part of the project you are doing. Let people be part of the governance. Microphone will say yes. I buy any of my money. She say yeah. Udi go akwamunu. Ye ka hubi. And I must have my way. And she say way. Aye papa. Aye ne. Ye na ye di so fast wo. Babu ko se kukuam. Kukufa. Muna muni miyansa. Na mako cabinet. Mako kukeka samsa. Musu muni miyansa ni ade. Fine. Muba ko fa ba. Na mako anchire bebre. Wunai basa tantan. Na fi ehu ano. Na de na jiegu ajigu wi a na fa ye bobo ye hwene ajigu wi a na fa ye bobo ye hwene de atere Ghana for say hey here in Ghana we believe in democracy, and democracy is what we are practicing, but do we believe in the rule of law? There's a simple question. Yeah, the democracy D. Now, at the primary level, at the junior high level or SHS level, yes, democracy is government for the people, of the people, by the people, whatever they call it. But when you advance to the highest level, democracy, the definition of democracy is different. And one you see a jitum, yet you see, and one you see a practice, but there's one aspect of democracy which is the rule of law. You Ghana for the rule of law too. Rule of law, you jitum. See, then what is the essence of practicing democracy? Have you been able to put together a strong framework here? And that to me, I ensure that every system, every institution works on its own and provide results, and they'll be accountable to the good people of Ghana. And I'm going to say, yeah, we're into 1,000 ghost names. National service. We Ghana for come once, say for come once, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. That check on our watch it. That's some no, na kwakwada. What is also BB?
What
is Ghana for September? What is say you carry 1,000 ghost names? No. We are not saying it because I say you carry. Yes, sir. Scam the Bianco, as well, the National Bureau signal, and a debe, and a friend said, a Dubuahin, a quarter 27 houses, with some, not Ghana for near AD. Oh, yes, sir. National Cathedral, you need $58 million, with some near AD, near to her. Do we have a strong framework? A legal framework that will ensure the rule of law and proper accountability within every institution. As a ofumumra, Ghanaians will not spare you, and the law itself will deal with you. Go to Germany and see. That is what has made Germany what it is right now. That is what has made Germany what it is right now.
And I know first time I subscribe to YouTube channel, no, and like and no comment, and show you follow you. All social media platform, you know, Ghana for you TV. When I went in summer, JB Abeka, Edia Fa, Bawumia, simply so kujina, Edit Casafa, said dollar no sword theatre, NPP4, and a year, a ball pine toho, and my endis for, before it when you fat, a year in my eddies, no more, you might be, she cry. Because NPP4 and the boss are a son, editor JB, I cannot do you praha, and I'm going to see so one to make a be my crowd.
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Yan kanta egu me so asaw empanyimfo so ne wafuru duapa ne piano ne opa bibia kokotoko ne na bro o konfo e ho na me scan Twitter ye na me che wo mo me hyira wo ayo kase pia.